Have you ever wondered why some people are more effective and productive than others? It's a question that has puzzled many of us. As we navigate through life, we often find ourselves striving to be more productive, to achieve more, to be more effective in our endeavors. But what does it truly mean to be effective? And how can we enhance our productivity? Here's where Stephen R.Covey's groundbreaking concept of the 7 habits of highly effective people comes into play. Covey, a renowned leadership authority, presents a holistic approach towards effectiveness that is not just about output, but also about the human need for growth and development. It's not just about what we achieve, but also how we achieve it. These habits, when practiced consistently, can transform our lives, making us more effective and productive. So let's dive into these habits and see how they can enhance our lives. The first habit is all about taking charge of your life. Be proactive. It's about embracing the power to choose your response to any given situation. The essence of proactivity is understanding that our behavior is a function of our decisions, not our conditions. This means we are in control of our own actions and reactions, rather than allowing circumstances or other people to dictate them. Consider this. When you're faced with a challenge, do you automatically blame external factors, or do you look inward and ask yourself what you could do differently? The proactive approach is to focus on the latter, to accept responsibility for your own actions and their outcomes. Moreover, being proactive doesn't just apply to solving problems. It's about anticipating potential obstacles and taking preemptive action. It's about shaping your future, not just reacting to it. Remember, being proactive means you are the driver of your life, not just a passenger. The second habit is, begin with the end in mind. A simple phrase, but packed with profound wisdom. This habit is about knowing where you're going before you start the journey. It's about visualizing your destination and being clear about the goals you want to achieve. It's the ability to shape your future, rather than letting others or circumstances shape it for you. Imagine trying to navigate through a dense forest without a map or compass. You'd likely wander aimlessly, with no direction or sense of progress. That's what life can be like without clear goals and vision. But when you begin with the end in mind, you have a roadmap. You know your destination. You're not just reacting to what comes your way, but proactively steering your life towards your desired outcomes. The beauty of this habit lies in its power to focus our actions, to give us direction, to make us proactive instead of reactive. This habit encourages us to act with purpose and direction. The third habit is, put first things first. This habit is all about the art of prioritization. It's not just about ticking off tasks on your to-do list, but understanding what truly matters to you and putting those tasks at the forefront. It's about distinguishing between the important and the urgent. Many times we get caught up in the whirlwind of urgent tasks that may not necessarily be important. This habit urges us to shift our focus from the urgent to the important. Consider this. Urgent tasks are often reactive, while important tasks are proactive. By focusing on important tasks, we take control of our lives, our goals, and our destinies. We're not simply responding to external demands, but actively shaping our future. By putting first things first, we're not just managing our tasks, we're managing our lives. This habit helps us to manage our time effectively. The fourth habit is, think win-win. This is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of seeking mutual benefits in all human interactions. It's about stepping back from the competitive mindset that only one person can win and instead embracing a cooperative attitude. It's a belief that life is not a zero-sum game where someone's gain is another's loss. Think win-win encourages us to find a solution where both parties can benefit. This creates a foundation of trust and shared success rather than fostering resentment and division. It's about acknowledging that your success need not come at the expense of others. But remember, it's not just about compromise. It's about creating new options that meet the needs of all involved. It's about innovative problem solving, and it's about fostering relationships where everyone feels valued and heard. This habit fosters positive and productive relationships. The fifth habit is, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This habit urges us to practice empathetic listening, to genuinely understand a person's viewpoint before expressing our own. In our daily interactions, we often listen with the intention of replying, not understanding. We rush to give advice, to fix things, driven by our own perspective. But to truly connect with others, we must first understand their thoughts, feelings, and needs. active listening is about more than just hearing words. It's about understanding the message and emotions behind them. It's about putting ourselves in another's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes. When we understand first, our responses become more thoughtful, more meaningful. Then, when it's our turn to be understood, we communicate from a place of empathy and respect. Our words carry more weight. Our ideas resonate more deeply. This habit improves our communication skills and builds trust. The sixth habit is synergize. This habit is a celebration of differences, a testament to the belief that the whole is indeed greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy is about uniting forces, harnessing diverse strengths, and working together to create something that cannot be achieved individually. It's like a masterful orchestra where each instrument contributes to a harmonious symphony. You see, synergy is not just about cooperation, it's about creation. It's about creating new solutions, new ideas, and new paths that were not visible before. It's about embracing diversity, acknowledging that each person brings unique strengths to the table, and leveraging these strengths towards a common goal. In essence, synergy is the embodiment of teamwork and collaboration. It's the recognition that two heads are better than one, and that together, we can solve problems and create solutions that are far beyond what we could achieve alone. This habit promotes creativity and problem-solving through collective intelligence. The seventh and final habit is sharpen the saw. This habit is all about self-renewal, self-care, self-respect, and self-improvement. It's about preserving and enhancing your greatest asset, you. It's the habit of continual learning and growth that maintains and increases your effectiveness. Think of it this way. A woodsman who spends all his time sawing and never takes the time to sharpen his saw will find his work increasingly difficult and his output decreasing. The same is true for us. If we do not take the time to sharpen our minds, our bodies, our spirits, and our relationships, we will find our effectiveness diminishing. Personal growth is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not something we do when we have spare time, it's something we make time for because it's essential. This habit ensures we remain proactive and ready for new challenges. So, these are the 7 habits of highly effective people. An insightful exploration, wouldn't you say? Let's take a moment to revisit these habits and understand how they can positively steer the course of our lives. Our journey began with habit 1, being proactive. We understood the power of taking charge of our lives, not just reacting to the world around us, but proactively shaping our destiny. It's about making decisions based on values, not feelings. Then came habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. This habit is all about envisioning what you want in the future so that you know exactly where to direct your efforts today. It's the concept of goal-oriented living, where every action is a step towards a bigger picture. Next, we delved into habit 3, put first things first. It's about focusing on what truly matters, prioritizing tasks based on their importance rather than urgency. It's about being effective, not just efficient. We then explored habit 4, think win-win. This habit emphasizes the importance of mutually beneficial solutions. It's about creating an atmosphere of cooperation, where everyone's success is intertwined. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, taught us the value of empathetic listening. It's about truly understanding others before seeking to be understood ourselves. This was followed by habit 6, synergize. This habit emphasizes the power of combining the strengths of people through teamwork, achieving goals that no one could have achieved individually. And finally, habit 7, sharpen the saw. It's about maintaining and improving the greatest asset we have, ourselves. It's about creating a sustainable, long-term lifestyle that allows for continual improvement and growth. By incorporating these habits into our daily routines, we can transform our lives, becoming more effective, more productive, and most importantly, more fulfilled. Remember, the journey towards effectiveness starts with a single step. Start applying these habits today and see the difference they can make in your life.